Dolphins. Sorry about the awkwardness of this video. I am still in New York, don't have my proper recording set up right now, but as of the Jets game, should be back to normal. I should be back in Ohio by then. The Dolphins lose this game 31-21 to the Buffalo Bills. And, on the surface, looking at how this matchup was expected to go and the history of the matchups between the Bills and Dolphins, you might want to take some positives from this. It was only a 10-point loss. We were very close. We were one stop away from being able to try and get a game-tying drive to bring it to overtime. But, no. Let's just start off with the facts here. We're 0-3. Only one team since 1990 has made the playoffs since going 0-3. Or since starting 0-3. And yes, I know the playoffs have been expanded since then, and there's not much data on that. But still, not a good sign. And also, the play calling has not been fixed. How many times did we take delay game penalties, or have to call a timeout, or should have taken a game of delay penalty, because that should have been a game of delay. Delay of game. Yes, I know what I'm talking about. Delay of game penalty near the end of the first half. But, because McDaniel can't get the play calls in on time. So you have that. Plus, how many times have we seen Tua have just terrible, stupid decisions in clutch moments? He is literally the definition of anti-clutch. And it has been nearly 24 hours since the game started. And McDaniel still has a job. There hasn't been any announcement on replacing Tua as starting QB, which I find less likely. But I feel like we may have screwed ourselves here. Everyone expected this game to be a huge blowout. And from a fan perspective, from both sides, you should enjoy the fact that it was at least an exciting game. I know a lot of Bills fans that I've talked to are at least a little worried. Not greatly, they won the game. But they're at least a little worried that they didn't show up as strongly as they were expected to against a bad team. But, it should be a good thing, right? But no. I have said since the end of the first game, it's over for McDaniel. It needs to be. But Ross is going to look at this game and be like, hey, we were expected to be blown out. We almost went and tied that game. Why should we fire him? Everyone was playing well for him. And yes, they were. But it's not going to change. You're not making the playoffs. Let's not punt this another year. You have not won a playoff game in my lifetime. We need to fix this. This clearly is not working. We have had... I can't do the math right now. I forgot what year McDaniel was hired. But we've had several years of data with McDaniel. He cannot do it. Tua cannot do it. Start over. Excuse me. This season's going to be bad. I fully expect it. Just because we were okay against Buffalo does not mean that we're going to be a competitive team this season. We're probably going to have a top 5 pick. Use that to draft a QB. Get rid of McDaniel. And we gotta start over. Also, get rid of Tyreek, please. Did he even impress you this game? Which also, by the way, I don't know if it's hilarious or sad, the whole cutaway about his off-the-field legal issues. It's just why. But yeah, the Dolphins have a 10-game turnaround before they face the Jets. I could see that game going either way. The Jets are not a good team either. I thought Justin Fields was going to do something. He's not. But I wouldn't be surprised if you win. You'll actually have a pretty easy schedule coming up. You could win a couple games. You could get back to 500, maybe even above. But what's best for the team is tanking. I hate tanking, but it's what needs to happen. So, what I think honestly needs to happen against one of these bad teams. Remember Los Angeles back in 2023? Brendan Staley? All the fans hated him. And they were very happy when they got blown out 63 to 14 or something like that against the Raiders. I feel like that needs to happen to us. It's the only way Ross is going to wake up and fire him. Fire McDaniel. So, that's about all for this video. Next game week, I'll be back home in Ohio and still have a much better video than this. So, blessed be and fins up.